Now then, so I'm filming today the second episode of Hustler Daily, where I'm going to be chatting with Subhash Chatterjee, a young man who runs a multi-million pound business. But first of all, let's hit the gym. Need to get a workout in, innit?
JP.
Workout done, gym pump ready. It's time for the podcast. Today I've got Subhash Chatterjee, the owner of 1SC Media, a man who built a business empire by the age of 21. Feels weird talking about it when he's just right there and I'm going to be like, business empire at 21. Well. Today's guest I have Subhash Chatterjee, the owner of 1SC Media and a man who built a business empire by the age of 21. Hello Subhash.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on the show.
No problem.
Back in lockdown, 16 years old, everyone's on Zoom quizzes and throwing parties. What made you think about business and why digital marketing?
So essentially for me, it was the moral fact of both my parents are doctors. So during lockdown, I was essentially home alone most of the time. So for me, it was more the fact of I got quite bored, ironically. However, the other part of it was we were the year that didn't do our GCSEs. So for us, one of my interests was in computer science.
You know, you're still 21, Subhash. What does a day in the life look like for a 21-year-old running a multi-million pound business?
So it varies quite drastically day to day. I don't think we've ever had 2 days that are the same, to be honest with you. But in terms of sort of a general, I tend to be, my morning is quite predictable. So I essentially get up at I get up at 6 a.m, basically almost on the dot every single day. Essentially I have quite a bit of a lazy morning, have a coffee, then for me, I live about 10 minutes away from here, so I walk into work and I sort of get here just about between 8 and 8:30. And generally, the sort of thing is, most of my day is integrated into each other. So because I'm constantly glued to my phone, I'll check emails on the way into work, or I'll listen to music on the walk over, or take a phone call in the morning. The sort of on the walk here, so like 8:30ish, the first thing is most business owners tend to be up at that time.
So Subhash, my last question is, if you had to leave 1SC Media tomorrow, no network, no money, what 3 skills would you use to start again?
I think the first one would just be sociable, speak to anyone. At the end of the day, the worst thing that's going to happen is someone will say no. In terms of anyone you meet, if you go to events, push yourself a bit out of the comfort zone, go to different events, meet different people and build that network is one of probably the first things. The second one is don't be afraid of giving it a shot, because at the end of the day, it's a cheesy comment, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and without actually giving it a shot, you'll never know if it will work or not. At the end of the day, the worst that's going to happen is it won't work, and you just try again. You can pick yourself up.
And you can only learn, I guess, from that.
Yeah, the worst thing that's going to happen is it's not going to work, and you just need to try again and do something different. You'll learn from your mistakes. If you forgot what went wrong, you can redo it and reiterate it for customers. And the big thing for us is obviously increasing that infrastructure, whereas right now we've currently got it's essentially a 30-person office that we've got here, and by that point we'll need to increase that infrastructure. It'll be larger spaces, larger meeting rooms, looking at even the equipment that we use and things like that. And there's 2 sides of it. One is, I think we can grow organically, but the second part of that, for us to grow a bit quicker, would be buying out other businesses, and it'll be business acquisition is also something on the radar in that regard. So by the sort of 5-year point, I imagine that we'll have larger teams for each individual service that are partially built from business acquisitions.
Yeah, so more people can do more of the same job with helping more other companies.
Yeah.
Hustler Daily, episode 2, done. Thanks, Subhash, for coming on.
Thanks.
It was a good conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I enjoyed it. A lot of value. But yeah, coming soon. Nice one, Subhash. So yeah, That's it. I'm coming for them. I want the world, Chico.